Yo, what's Gudra? It's PokeProdz here, back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, as you can see. And today I'm against my man Kieran. Now, I'd like to say a couple words about him. This man has been on my live stream since day one of me starting playing Pokemon online, since streaming. So yeah. Anyway, I just like to shout out to him, Mr. Pig Gaming on Twitch. But anyway, as you can see, my team it's very different than it usually is, but. You'll see it's actually coming through. So yeah, this is a very good game. Kieran has just lately he's been getting even better. I'm not sure if it was just the teams we were using, but he fared very well against me compared to how he usually would. So I believe he's improving. I mean, he's definitely showing some improvement, most definitely. So anyway, this man hits me with the Will-O-Wisp, and I go ahead and set up my first turn Stealth Rock with my Empoleon, because you already know Pokebank imports. So there's my Stealth Rocks, and this man goes for the taunt. Now I think he's just thinking I have like spikes or something else on this thing, even though I don't even believe it can get it. But I think he's just thinking I had another hazard. But I actually just go straight away for the Skull because I don't have anything to worry about. At this point I'm like, Tengu, you can die. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You got your rocks up. I just kind of wanted to try and know. But he ends up serving a little bit more purpose than just the rocks. So Kieran switches out from Sableye into his Florges, which I just proceed to go for the Skull once again. And Empoleon's looking hella good, let's be honest here. But yeah, I go for the Skull. And that should not serve as too much of a problem for him because, well, he is a Florges, he eats everything up no matter what. And now he goes for the Energy Ball on me, and it really does not do that much to me. But yeah. I just sit there and eat it up, really. I mean, let's be honest here, Empoleon is bulky as hell, and it just seems that he's gonna be. I know damn well when we get Pokebank, this Pokemon is going to be seeing a hell of a lot more play. But anyway, I like it. So since I do have it, I am playing it. And I go ahead and hit the tail with another Skull. And I believe I still don't get the burn off. So, it's not that bad. But, yeah. So, as you can see, I just keep going for the Skull on these Florges. And I actually get the crit. And that Florges is more than less dead, but then again, so is my Empoleon. And that's not very good either. But anyway, so it goes for the Energy Ball, and I believe this should take me out no problem. I mean, I'm at 10 health. If it doesn't take me out, there's a problem. So anyway, down goes Empoleon, and now time to bring in the Genesect. Now, at this point, I'm like, I can hit this thing with completely whatever I need to. I get the attack download, and I actually just go for the U-turn. So. And yeah, so that thing's gonna die no problem. And then I just, of course, my Genesect comes back to me. Now I actually send in Conkeldurr. And yeah, this is no problem. Now I send in Sableye. He sends in the Sableye, hello. He actually burns me, and this kind of hurts me considering I am actually not the Guts set Conkeldurr, I'm the Sheer Force set. But anyway, that Thunder Punch still did a fair amount. I mean, this thing is a Sableye, like it's made for stalling purposes and defense. But anyway, I get hit by my burn, and it is slightly hurting my Conkeldurr. But I decide to stay in as opposed to switching out, and I believe I actually go for a Dragon Punch here. I'm not too sure what I went for. Oh yeah, I went for the Thunder Punch because I wasn't predicting the last score. Although that was a clean switch in on his part. And I should have went for the Ice Punch, but oh well, we learned. So this man goes for the Earthquake on Conkeldurr. And surprisingly, Conkeldurr lives like without a hit. I go ahead and hit this man with an Ice Punch. And considering I'm burned, that did a hell of a lot of damage to that thing. Like, I realized the spawn weakness, so I go for the Mach Punch, but it really does not do sweet fuck all to that Gliscor. And now I'm going to pretty much take myself out with Light Orb, but I mean, this man's going for the Roost, so I'm like, well, Ice Punch it is. But I if I'm correct, I just died from the life orb here. Yeah, I do. So, down goes Conkeldurr. And this man has a roasted glass. So I send in my Genesect, and if I'm thinking right, first off I get the special attack download, which is never bad. And this man goes for the Protect, and I can almost guarantee I'll Ice Beam because why the hell not? So yeah, I did go for the Ice Beam, no big deal. He protects, and he actually switches out now. Now, keeping in mind that I'm Scarf set, of course I had to go for my Ice Beam again. So, of course it's not going to do anything to Greninja. So, that was a good prediction on his part, no doubt. But yeah, so there we are. I switch into my Rotom now, and then Rotom looking hella nice. His Greninja goes for the Haze and actually switches to Ice type, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But now, this also makes him Ice type, but he switches back to Water with the Scald, so I didn't really have anything to be worried about there. He didn't really change anything extravagant, so I ended up switching back into Water, which means he is clean. He's going to die very clean to that Volt Switch. Not a problem. So anyway, Rotom comes back to me now, and if I'm right, this man sends in, I send in Chandelure first because I Volt Switched. So there's Chandelure. It's looking hella nice, might I add. And this man sends in Glasgow. Now, Chandelure has pretty good type coverage, but he actually withdrew the Glasgow, and he sends out Orochi which I believe is, with this Haxorus. But if I'm correct, I just went for the Energy Ball. Yeah, so I hit this thing with the Energy Ball, and considering it's Dragon, it did not do, it did a fair amount, considering that's a Dragon type, and I'm a Chandelure. Oh, this man actually goes for the Earthquake, and I believe it crushes my soul. So down goes Chandelure. Chandelure looks pretty at least, but he just died real fast. But whatever, that's not a big deal. So I go ahead and send in my Genesect now, and I actually get the Spec Attack download. So that's not bad at all. But now this man switches back into Sableye, and Sableye is easily going to die now. It's one less death ball than when he switched it on Spikes. So Sableye is going to die, and this man is going to, I'm not even sure, to be honest. I believe he brings in the Medicham. Oh, he does. Medicham is actually seeing a lot of play, and for some reason everyone on my live streams completely loves playing Medicham, and I honestly hate the thing. It's very good. Don't get me wrong, Medicham is very good, Megacham especially. But I don't know. I just think there's better things to play over it. However, after seeing how much work these things put in, I'm really debating trying it. Look at that Drain Punch. That did a clean 60% of the road. No doubt. Now that Zen Headbutt, that's just gonna take me out. From what I've seen, all of the Mega Medichams and Medicham, well, just Medicham itself, Mega Medicham is much more powerful. But Medicham itself has a very extensive move pool, so it's not even bad. Now I switch in my Genesect knowing I can get a clean U-turn off. Not to mention I got that nice attack boost, so that cleanly takes out Medicham. No problem. Genesect coming through. So anyway, I bring Genesect back, and I go ahead and send in Lucario. Not even bad though. Not even bad. This man sends out a Haxorus, so I'm like, oh, what's even Goodra? What's even Goodra? Now I go ahead and Mega Evolve, and I know Mega Lucario's I already know he's going to be putting in the work. I already know. So I go for the close combat, and that's the end of Orochi, his Haxorus. So sure, my defense falls, but it's not a big deal really, in all honesty. So Gliscor happens now, and see what Gliscor is he's a wall. But I actually end up going for the close combat here, and this is actually gonna almost kill Gliscor. But now this man goes for the Earthquake. This man goes for the Earthquake, and I don't know what to do. My Lucario just completely dies, and that's the end of him. So now I'm going to switch back in Genesect nice and clean. Now with the Genesect switch in, I'm going to get my spec attack ammo, which is not bad at all, and I go ahead and go for the Ice Beam, and that's going to be the end of his Gliscor. So with that done, that's going to be the end of the battle. Anyways, thanks for checking it out, guys. Shouts out to Kieran, and that's all for today. Check out my newest videos. PokeProdz out.